Hello, everyone, and welcome back to BOGO BOZO. I'm Ethan, and I recently played the new biome in Peak. It's a nightmare. What the heck?
Yeah, and I'm Logan, and I am this close to being done reading the Nightwing, A Night in Bloodhaven compendium, the first compendium, and it is really, really good. Lots of good
words.
stuff. The book is like this thick, and it's like one of two or three compendiums, but it's good. And I've got the Nightwing DC Compact comic pre-ordered for the Tom Taylor run, so
It's cool. Yeah. I will say I did like the Peak biome, but it is very difficult. What's the sale today?
well, today we're selling a sword.
We have an assortment of items.
Pretty cool sword.
Just
here.
what?
This one in particular is not sharpened because I don't trust Ethan with sharp objects.
I do.
Yeah, we got this fancy schmancy sword here that we're going to be selling today. And what is our sale?
It's buy one and then die to it. You get stabbed instantly.
We're doing a buy one, die one?
Yeah.
I guess you should buy it then. That sounds like a great deal.
Yeah, it's great. And with that being said, let's cut to the chase. What's this episode about today?
Well, today we're going to be talking about like very typical fantasy historical type weapons. We're going to be doing a little bit of an alignment chart, ranking them all.
So the way this is going to work is we're both going to be ranking them on different scales. So I'm going to be ranking on the vibe scale. Do I like the vibes of this weapon? This isn't because I know most of these weapons, to be clear, but it's funnier for me to do it this way. And I feel like I know more about the vibes of the items than I knew the actual use.
That
on the
being
other
said,
hand,
I'm also not an expert on the other scale is going to be like good utility, bad utility. I'm not an expert on these weapons, but I do have some opinions on them for sure. So I think it'll be fun.
So yeah, we're just gonna rank them separately, and it's gonna end up where it's gonna end up. Yeah. So let's get into it. What is that?
That's a handy dandy war axe. You could call them a battle axe, but I think those are different things. So
I do know that one.
Yeah,
this is good. This is a cool weapon. I just gotta say, if I see a guy with a really big axe, that's what this is, right? It's just big axe.
This one's not that big, but yeah.
Just like big axe, that's a good vibe. Right around there. I think that's a little higher. Let's move it up a little. Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Okay. I feel like this weapon has purpose. I think it has some useful traits, but I think in the broad scale, I don't think it's like that useful. I'd put it like just to the good use a little bit, like right there. Because I don't think it's like particularly great compared to others.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. All right. Next, so this is a bill hook.
What it do?
It's anti-cavalry. So the idea of the bill hook, there's a short one and a long one there. That wasn't.
I'm sorry. Fucking. We're doing great, guys. That's on you for that one. Okay, keep going.
So yeah, this is a bill hook. It's an anti-cavalry weapon. There's a short variety and a longer variety. They are used primarily when there's like a cavalry charge or like whenever you're in general being attacked by people mounted on horses to remove them from their horses and, take out the horses and such.
Bad vibes. That's what I gotta say.
Bad vibes.
Doesn't look cool. And also, it's just kind of scummy. It's just like, You got this guy? I'm gonna take you off of your friend. No more horse for you.
Well,
It's the de-horser?
yeah, I guess. You're in charge of the vibes category.
It's
But-
not good.
Yeah, incredibly useful.
Maybe up a little. Yeah, I think that's fine.
The utility is amazing. I would go even a little higher. Like, yeah, it's a useful tool. Cavalry, if you're not on a horse and somebody's charging like at you with a mount, you're just so screwed.
Yeah, why didn't you get a horse?
Maybe
It's not your fault. It's not their fault that they're smarter than you. Just get a horse.
or they just trained in a different unit, or
Skill
they have more
issue.
money.
Skill issue.
Yeah, my bad. Poverty is a skill issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's very useful. The utility is great. Ending cavalry charges is huge. Next, we've got a bow staff. This one specifically has a man attached to it. But
No way.
yeah, bow staff.
Just like I like
You
it.
know it from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the hit Disney XD show Kickin' It.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
Rudy Gillespie, Sensei to the Stars.
Yeah, what a banger. But yeah, here we've got the bow staff.
I'm gonna say good vibes on this one.
Good vibes.
I don't think great vibes, but like good vibes. Yeah, right around there. He's got good vibes.
That's fair. I would say its usefulness is right where it should be. I think it's like it's got its arguments, its scenarios, but in a fight, if somebody has like a lethal weapon with a blade on it, I wouldn't want to have a bow staff.
Yeah, which is where like I feel like there's the things I'm going based off in terms of vibes is A, how embarrassing is it if you lose to this weapon?
Okay.
And B, how cool does it look while using this weapon?
Okay.
I feel like this one succeeds in both categories in that you look pretty cool, and if you lost, that's just kind of on you.
Yeah, skill issue.
So, it's
Fair
a
enough.
solid weapon.
The next one is a claymore, which is a really big sword.
Yeah, that's what
essentially.
that picture's of.
Yeah. It's very big, very heavy sword. It takes a lot of power to handle, but it is devastating.
Claymores are cool.
They are cool.
Claymores are very cool
I do
because,
have
you know, general rule for weapons, if big, then cool. Pretty straightforward.
Okay.
So I think that's great.
I would say claymore is incredibly useful. I would put it. That seems fair. I'm okay with that. I love a good claymore.
Yeah, you can blow people up with it.
Yeah.
All right, and this one is a baseball bat with some nails in it.
This one is a club.
A baseball bat with some nails in it.
It's a club that happens to have. Like,
Look, if it's in the club, that's fine, but it's still a baseball bat
it's
with
not
some
a baseball
nails
bat.
in
It's a
it.
club.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
I think you look cool. Once again, this is one. I don't think it's like great vibes because you don't look that cool while using it.
Mhm.
However, if you win, you just bonked them. It's the bonkin stick.
Okay.
Big fan of the bonkin stick. So I think probably around quarterstaff level. Or bow staff level, not quarterstaff.
Yeah, you're thinking
It's a
D&D
different
terms. I would say for utility, it is more useful than the axe. Doing blunt damage is very useful, especially against enemies with like rigid armor, because it can cave in their armor. Pretty messed up.
Pretty bonkers.
Pretty bonkers. Yeah, I think that's a healthy spot for it.
Is that a crossbow?
That is a crossbow. Very powerful, more powerful than a bow sometimes.
Yeah, but it's less cool than a bow.
You know, up to interpretation.
It's less cool than a bow.
Okay. Are
So
you saying it has bad vibes?
I think it has pretty middle ground vibes. A little bad. A little up from. It's like riding the line. Yeah, right around there. I feel like a bow is just a a crossbow, but you are doing more of the work.
Yes. These are easier to use generally.
Yeah, it's like when you're at an ice skating rink, and it's like you got the guys with the ice skates, and then you have the ones with the little grandma cart with the ice skates. It's like that's a handicap, right? If you're going bowling and you have the rails, that's what this is.
These are bumpers at a bowling
alley?
Okay. Sure. Generally speaking, I would put it riding the good line. I would like riding that line. Get it right in that corner. Because while, yes, it is useful, the crossbow bolts do a lot of damage. They're good for piercing things sometimes. It's useful for not having your troops, like if they're not capable of pulling back a bow, but typically speaking, they're pretty slow to reload.
Yeah.
And that's a big handicap, I think.
A bow is so much faster to get a new arrow.
Yeah.
So you just won't.
And it does depend on the specific type, but generally speaking, I think they're less useful than bows.
Yeah.
They're easier. They're more accessible for the average person, but I think they're worse.
Just like bowling with bumpers. All right, what's next?
Next, we have a dagger.
Like of the cloak and variety?
Yeah.
Okay,
precisely.
Cool. I think dagger is like on the good vibe side, but just a little. Yeah, like right there. I think it's like daggers are cool, but it's one of those things where it's like if you bring a dagger to a fight where somebody has one of these other things, you're probably just stupid. It's a bozo weapon. Unless you're throwing it at people, in which case it's way cooler. Are we including throwing?
So, real life daggers, you do not throw.
Yeah, but that would be really cool if it worked.
It wouldn't.
Well, then why can I do it in D&D?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Reality should be based off of D&D.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I cast Time Stop. Magic Missile.
I would argue...
what other spells are there?
This has, I would say, more utility...
Spare the dime.
I think this has more utility than the club. Just because it's good for... It's usually just good for a secondary weapon. If you are, say, an archer or something, and you need to strike in melee range, it's good to have. It's quick to access.
It's usually like a backup weapon, I feel like.
Yeah, or if you're not very strong and not...
It's like your pistol in Halo.
Yeah, sure. Except in Halo, the Magnum is like one of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah, but like in theory.
Yeah, but it's like a sidearm, is what you're saying, which is true because it is a sidearm.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine spot for it. There's more useful things, but it's useful. This is a flail.
It's a good weapon for a paladin.
I mean, it's got stick, chain, and usually spiked ball. You swing it around.
This is pretty high in terms of
good vibes
scale.
You're in charge of vibes, but I completely
It's disagree. A very silly looking weapon.
Yeah, I think it looks goofy.
So I'm just like bonk. It's a joke, but a good one at least.
Okay. I'm gonna put this one in bad utility.
That tracks.
Yeah, that feels okay. I'm fine with that. Because while swinging it can get a lot of momentum behind that attack, and it can do a lot of damage, I feel like it's the chain is a weakness. People can just interfere with the chain, and your strike is going to miss. You need some space for this weapon. Yes, you can get some good momentum and some really good damage out of it, but if you're in close, like really close quarters, I think this is more of a weakness.
I'm very much doing my best to leave utility out of these rankings.
Yeah,
because this is a weapon I know is not actually good to use in most circumstances, but it does look cool if it works.
Yeah. Fair enough. Next, we've got ourselves a greatsword.
One great sword.
So these swords are very much so
They're
intended
pretty
to be
great.
used two-handed, because like the Claymore, they're also very large. This one has, like, right above the, I can't even think of the word right now, the hand guards. They have, right above it has another hand grip area, so when you're doing, you can put more weight behind it.
Good vibes. I'd put it around, like, yeah, right around there. I feel like, yeah, I mean, similar to the Great Axe. Make a weapon, like, weapon big, it good. It's cool. I feel like it's one of those things where the bigger the sword, the cooler I think you look while you're charging at me with it. Pretty straightforward.
There. I would say for utility, it's basically a Claymore, maybe slightly more useful than a Claymore. Not that much. Very slightly. Yeah. That sounds about right.
See, I'm not going to tell you to move it up because it would be blocking the other one, but I would put it, like, same level.
I mean, if
they're just kind of merged.
In theory, if somebody's watching, they'll know.
Yeah.
So I don't think audio listeners. Now we've got the halberd. It's a polearm, very long, good range, and it's basically got an axe at the end with a little pokey bit at the top.
So here's what I'm going to say about this.
Yeah.
It looks really goofy.
Okay.
There's so many bits and bobs on it. I'm going to be real. Bad vibe.
Bad vibe?
Bad vibe. I feel like it could be good vibe, but I think it is bad vibe.
Okay.
I'm going to say, like, direct, like, a little overlapping with crossbow, where it's like, it's not terrible. I think I just don't think it's the coolest looking weapon. Like, if I walked up to you and was holding this, you wouldn't be like, dude, that's a sick weapon. You'd be like, okay, what do you
speak for yourself? I would. I think it's funny because my understanding is that these were also very usable for anti-cavalry. So you're putting all the anti-cavalry down. You just like horses.
There's cheat codes.
I would say this is pretty useful. Polearms in general are going to be pretty useful. Yeah, I mean, polearms got the range. When I envision them, I envision like a city guard holding them at the wall. I don't know why.
No, that's real. No, that's what I was picturing too. Yeah,
I would put it a little lower than that. There's fine, but that's a useful weapon
for sure. What is that?
Lion. Some Lion King ass. Lion King ass roar. Simba's first roar. Weak.
You know what time it is?
No? 4:19.
Morbin time.
It's mini game time.
So, today we're playing a game with different names. We said chain link, we said chain reaction. Basically, we're both going to start out. We have, like, sticky notes. They have the first word and then the first letter of following words. We're doing a total of 8 words. And they're, like, logically connected words. So the other person, we're just trying and guess.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a 2-word phrase.
Yeah.
You can either guess
like
the
freeze
word.
Or burn.
Yeah.
If I saw like
freeze or
if
burn,
I got the word freezer and the letter B, it could be freeze.
Then like maybe burn scar or something.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how you would progress.
Scar tissue paper.
Yeah.
Paper crane.
Oh, I was going to say paper towel. But see, you either guess the word based on the one letter you start with, or you can get another letter. And we'll alternate back and forth.
Yep. Oh, we gotta swap.
Here we go. Oh, you gave me just a line. You didn't give me like the number of
No,
letters.
no.
I gave you a little help then. Who's gonna go first?
It's up to you.
You went first last game, last episode.
It's true.
So we're gonna start. My first word is sword, and the next letter starts with an F. So I'm going to assume that it's sword fight.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you got it.
You had me going for a second. I was like, what else is there?
I seriously think there's a very real possibility you get it in one.
I get it in one? Alright. Well, then we've got fight and then a word that starts with an N. And I'm actually kind of stumped here.
We all know it's the fight nugget.
My brain wants to rhyme, but I don't know if that's it.
Is it?
I don't know. Is it Fight Night?
It is.
Okay. My brain was like, ooh, it's right there. Man, yeah, mine might take you a lot longer than this.
I'm already stuck, I'll be honest.
I even gave you the number of letters, so that will help.
I told you I was worried mine was too easy.
Yes.
And you kept saying you were worried yours was easy, and I was like, it's not as easy as mine.
Not that easy. So I've got night, and then a word that starts with T is going to be nighttime.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Okay. Yeah, this is.
I only chose things that were fully logical and things that you would pretty easily think of.
Mine is very D&D coded, but it's fantasy in general as a theme.
Some of mine are. I mean, you can see sword the first
fight,
one.
Yeah.
There's going to be more.
So time and then S. Is it timestamp?
No.
Damn. That's what comes to my head.
I'm glad you finally got one of them wrong.
I think I might. There's other things.
Okay, my first word is divine.
Yes.
With an N.
Yes.
Is it divine magic?
Yes.
Okay, then I have magic with a G.
Yes. Also got a number of letters.
Yeah, it has total of 3 letters. I'm... Magic G. Magic guy. No. My brain keeps saying God, but that doesn't make sense. Magic. It's not magic gun. Magic. Oh man, can I get a letter?
E.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So is my next word? Is it gonna be time stop?
Yep.
Yeah. I also thought of time signature, but I was like, "There's no way he's gonna bring it to music." But you could have.
You could have.
Stop light.
Stop light.
Okay. Light. I put those letters in the wrong order. That's bother me. Light, and then a word beginning with A. Is that going to be light attack?
Not light attack.
All right.
Okay, gem.
I know what it is.
Magic
now.
gem.
Yes.
Okay, gem with a D.
Yes.
6 letters.
Maybe. I don't.
That's what you wrote.
Okay, then yes.
What the heck is this?
I've given you all the hints I reasonably can, I think.
What the heck? I have no idea. Gem. Dinner. That's not even 6 letters.
Very D&D coded.
Very D&D coded. Is it like Gem Desert?
No.
I didn't think so.
I'm surprised you didn't get that one, honestly.
I don't know. Gem.
Is mine light armor?
It is light armor.
I went for the attack, but I should have gone for the armor.
This next one should be easy.
Armor class?
It's armor class.
Alright. That's good. Sword fight, fight night, nighttime, time stop, light, armor class.
I kept getting stuck because I really wanted light armor class.
That's fair. I did have armor class on mine. I never thought of light armor. That's a good one.
I couldn't think of anything to go from class to anything else. The only thing I thought was like class room. But then I was like, no words follow room.
If one of the ones I came up with that I didn't use had a lot of like D&D mechanic terms, and I thought of class level.
Yeah, that's fair.
But then I didn't use that.
I almost said like class feature.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
But then it was like feature. What goes after that? And so they were all just tough. Gem with a D. Mm-hmm. Oh man, can I just get a letter?
Sure, it's an R.
Dragon?
Yes.
So gem, dragon,
yes.
Dragon. I have a B.
Yes.
Dragon breath?
Yes.
Breath with an A.
No.
Breath attack?
Yep. There we go.
Attack with an R. Is it attack round?
No.
Attack. What? Attack. It is 5 letters, by the way. Round would have fit. Can I have a letter?
A.
What? Range.
Yes.
Attack range. Range spell?
Yes.
It's not technically correct. It's range spell.
Well, yes. So there's an argument for the 1-letter difference.
It was rigged. It was rigged.
The 1-letter difference. That took you 2 seconds, and you got right immediately. I thought you'd get Gem Dragon faster, because that's like a whole class of dragons in D&D.
Yeah,
You've got Metallic Dragons and Gem Dragons.
I've actually never heard that term before.
Really?
No.
So you've got like...
I knew Metallic Dragons, but I didn't know Gem Dragons.
Yeah, it's the other type. Because you've got like your copper, your gold, obviously, but then you've got... Then you've got your... Well, I guess there's also the colored ones.
Just like red.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, and then you've got gem dragons such as like Amethyst Dragon and Ruby Dragon, stuff like that.
I've never heard of those. Funny enough. Yeah. That's why it took me so long.
Yeah.
I think the other ones I should have gotten. Attack range was tough. That was probably the other tough one.
It was just very D&D.
Yeah, it's just not something I think of.
Magic Gem is, I think, a fair amount of time. Magic Gun would have been very funny, though. I did think of it right before you said it. I was like, that's pretty good.
Magic Gun. I was like, that just doesn't...
No. Yeah. You got through once you got Dragon, Breath and Breath Attack came quickly. So,
yeah, because Dragon sense. Breath Attack...
Yeah.
There's nothing else that could have gone after Breath. Especially when I have dragons on the brain, Breath Attack. You tried to keep it to be all D&D stuff.
I did.
I was like, that's going to be too difficult to get things that are recognizable.
I would argue 2 of the 4 I made were like entirely D&D things that were also recognizable, but alas.
Yeah. I mean, my goal was just like, I'll put some D&D things in there, but I want it to be like one of the first things you think of.
Yeah, I noticed yours was like a lot of ones that weren't fantasy per se, but that's fine. It worked out.
Like Stoplight?
Yeah, Stoplight. Famous in my D&D setting.
It's in Unsleeping City, so.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Katana, I know that. Or you called it Samurai Sword or something like that.
Well, no, Katana's correct.
It's a katana.
Yeah, and then there's like obviously the different sizes have different names, but generally this is going to be a katana,
Yeah. I think good vibes. I think it's a weapon that looks cool. I think also because it's culturally unique and has like more specific usage, it makes it cool. So I'm gonna say like probably there. Yeah, it's a cool looking weapon.
It's pretty good utility too. They're very, very sharp and swift.
Yeah.
I would put it in between the club and the dagger. I'd say, put it with the dagger. That's fine. I think put it with the dagger. This makes sense. Very good slicing weapon. They cut clean through very, very tough things.
And you'll notice so far that I think swords are cool.
Swords are cool, and you'll also notice that they're useful.
Yeah.
All 3 of our swords are pretty high.
Yeah. Is that a lance?
This is a lance.
Okay. So a lance just looks like a sword that's worse. Just looking at it.
From this side profile, yes.
Well, yeah, I know what they look like.
Yeah.
Vibe-wise, just sword but worse. So I think it's going to be like
I would say spear, but
I
worse.
think squarely in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put them at very bad use. Yeah, like bad use. Because they are not useful in, like... Here's my thinking, right? Useful for playing the sport, right? Knocking people off their horses. Can they kill people? Absolutely.
Yeah.
They did kill lots of people. However, if you are in a fight, if you are in a
You're not
battle,
charging straight at someone.
and even if you're in like ranks and you're doing your rush, there are just better weapons to be had than a lance. Like, I would much rather have a sword or a spear on a horse than a lance if I'm going into a fight. Because what if my enemy isn't directly in front of me or directly, like, diagonal from my front?
There's absolutely a reason why they're not a very, like, commonly used weapon.
Yeah, I mean, they were...
it's only a sport weapon. Because that's really the only thing you need it for.
Yeah, I think they're fine for jousting, but on the grand scheme of weapons, they're bad.
Regular bow and arrow.
This is a longbow.
It's a longbow.
Yes, you can't really tell the size from that picture, but it is specifically a longbow. I differentiated from the longbow and the short bow.
I would say longbow is probably the coolest bow. I'd say above not quarterstaff. It's bow staff. I keep saying quarterstaff.
I mean, that's fine. They're basically the same,
right? I'd say a little lower, though. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Fine vibes.
These are going to be incredibly useful. I'm going to put them... I mean, yeah, like pretty much all the way, I think. Longbows have incredible range. With the amount of weight you put behind the shots, the force of impact is insane. They definitely kill people. And if you're proficient, reload doesn't take an incredibly long time.
Yeah.
Like, you can pull quickly, and then you sometimes got to take it slower with the pull of the cord. But
I've always thought that, like, bow classes in games also just look cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why I said it's, like, pretty solid.
We all go to Skyrim to play Stealth Archer, right? That's the bit. I love Stealth Archer, too.
Never played Skyrim.
That's depressing. What do we have next? Here we just got your run-of-the-mill sword, I guess. I put this one in for, like, the normal sword.
Yeah. I mean, it's worse than the other ones up there, in my opinion, but I still think it's a cool weapon.
Fair enough.
Just, like, I feel like I said, the reason that the other swords up there are ranked high is because big or unique. This is just a sword. He's just a guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I feel like still good, right around there. Maybe a little tiny touch higher. Right in line with bow. I feel like it's just, like, generic.
We're going to end up having to stack things now. I think...
You're going to put it right where the bow is?
No, I think it's, like, on par with the Claymore. Maybe... Yeah, no, I think it's on par with the
Claymore. That's to the left more.
To the left. Yeah, right with the Claymore. Because, yes, it's a smaller sword. It's less weight behind your attacks. That means you go faster.
Yeah, it's a fast sword.
And it's... for more up close and personal attacks, it can be more useful.
When you picture somebody using a claymore, you picture them like heaving.
Yeah, like slow.
Whereas if I picture somebody using a sword, they're not like.
Yeah. This is like your typical knight.
They have it under control.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is our mace.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. It's like the Windu.
Yeah, just like the Windu.
It's not a cool weapon.
No?
No, it's not a cool weapon.
The club is cool, but the mace is not?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess maces are shorter than a club, aren't they?
I believe so, and also the common difference is clubs are more likely to be like wood, whereas
it's metal, yeah.
Maces are solid.
Yeah, I knew that much, but I think it's size-wise. I feel like it's just like you're walking up to me with a weenie weapon. It's like... It's just a little guy. What's it going to do to me? Not even sharp. You just got like a blunt little guy. Sometimes it's just a worse bonking stick.
Okay. Sure. I'm going to put this one right above the club for utility.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
I want to be very clear.
Because it does
I'd put it a little lower in terms of,
It has really good, strong impact. Really good for, again, destroying armored opponents. I mean, you can do some serious, even if you don't break through the armor, you're doing serious internal damage here. You're breaking bones, internal bleeding,
yeah,
a few good swings, and they're not going to live.
Can I update the ranking of something?
Sure, yeah.
The thing on the far right that I said that's the left. Bad vibe. Can we move it to the bottom? That thing just looks so goofy.
Okay.
It's stupid. That's what I've decided.
Bad.
What's it called again?
Billhook.
Billhook. That's a bad name too.
Brutal. Yeah.
The old ball and chain.
Mace very useful. This is a meteor hammer.
It's the old ball and chain.
Meteor hammer, very good. You swing them, you gain the momentum, and you bonk with them.
No, I love bonking.
I do.
I think pretty cool. I think pretty good vibe. I think probably around bow staff, a little above.
I think that's a kind of a fair placement. Utility, man, are they so very good? A little bit impractical though. I don't know. Would it be bad use? Because they'll mess somebody up. But you need range. You need it. If you don't have it, you're screwed. I would say put it closer to good use. But yeah, I'll leave it there. That's fine. Okay. Meteor hammers are awesome. If I was in charge of vibes, it would be very close to the top.
It is a cool one. I think especially if it's one that it's harder to use.
Yes, very much so.
I think we can move it up a bit then.
Well, I
think that's fair. No, I think you're right. I'm with you. I think that's great. That's right there. Perfect. Right, we're low.
Morningstar. We'll go.
Yeah, I'd say round the club. I feel like it looks it's good vibes. It's a mace with better vibes.
I would put it right around where the mace is. It's just better club again, I think.
Nunchucks.
Yeah, nunchucks.
Nunchucks, good vibe. Above bow staff, just a tiny bit, a little lower. Yeah, right
there. Bad use. Better than flail. They're not. I can't imagine a real fight where they're actually useful, other than martial arts tournaments.
Absolutely, yeah. No, they're not.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
Now we have rapier.
Rapier is traditionally I'd be like rapier's sword, but not cool. But rapiers are cool. My opinion on rapiers have turned around over the years.
Okay.
So I think just slightly below regular sword.
Rapier, I'll put it around with the axe. Situationally very useful, but they're not sharp. They're just flexible with a sharp point. Like the edges aren't sharp. Typically, that's my understanding. So I think you've got to have the poking motion. I'll leave it there. Now we've got a rope dart. This is just like the meteor hammer, but with like a spearhead.
So here's my thought with this.
Yes.
Once you use it, do you have to
No. So the way both of those things work is with momentum.
Whenever you spin it and then launch it, kind of thing.
You do these motions with your full body motions that fling it out, and then you can just fling it back.
Okay. So
it's all fluid motions.
That's the only concern I had looking at it. Mm-hmm. I think it's cool. I think around the same place.
I think that's a fine place for utility because it's more useful than the meteor hammer, but again, situational. Okay. Now we have size. Raphael.
Look, this is going to be an unpopular take, but right there.
Right there? Okay.
I just don't think... They just are a little goofy.
Sure.
They got too many points. Most of them ain't doing anything.
I think fair. Middle, good utility. So, like, in between, like, club and dagger kind of spot. I think, yeah, because they can be good for controlling other blades. That's what, like, those guards are for. Pretty good. Short bow.
Short bow, regular bow, but less cool. So I'd say around there as well. A little up, yeah, right around there.
I would say they're probably equivalent to the longbow. They just have different use cases. Like, these are usually for closer. Yeah, that's fine.
But short sword?
Yes, short sword.
So I actually think short swords are pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a little above regular sword. Not below claymore, katana, but like above regular sword.
I'll put it probably like with katana area, I think, for utility. Like, it's still a sword, still good. And then he had it a little lower than that.
Yeah, just slightly, yeah, right there.
Yeah, somewhere around there is fine.
Spear? Spears are cool. I hate to keep putting things in the same area, but I have much less area to work with than Logan does.
That's true.
So I'm gonna say like around where like the whole cluster of short sword, axe, like like all those things are. I think it's a pretty cool weapon.
Yeah, this is gonna be the maximum amount of use. The spear is my favorite weapon. You've got that range, and
right on top of everything else.
No, that's perfect. Before any of those guys are getting to you, I mean, you can also throw them. A lot of variations of spears are very throwable. They're just so useful and diverse. I love a good spear, a good polearm.
So throwing stars?
Yeah.
Sick. Number 1.
Okay.
Enough said.
I would put them with meteor hammer utility. Like, I'll put them in the middle for utility with the rope dart.
It's pretty goofy.
They're very useful,
but they're just silly.
The damage isn't as good as it could be, and you've got to be able to throw them. Like, they're good ranged. Mostly just, they're a good stealth range weapon, I guess. These are tonfas.
Yeah.
Yes, you understand how they work? Many people do not. They have tonfa lightsabers, by the way. They're cool.
Slightly above. I think it's okay vibe, but I don't think great vibe.
Okay. Utility. This is like right under the club, I think, or actually like right. Yeah, sure. Right there.
Is that a pick?
This is a warhammer.
Okay, that's just big hammer.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Good weapon. It's big.
Good weapon. It's big.
Right below throwing star.
I think this is equivalent to about an axe. The same range of motion. You need some more range. So yeah, it's pretty much right with the axe.
Bad vibe.
Whips are bad vibes. Oh well, I guess I see the connotation you're using.
The only cool, yeah. I'm thinking Indiana Jones. That's still cool.
Yeah,
but like, you're bringing a rope to a sword fight. Like, that's stupid.
I think they can be pretty useful. They've got good range. It hurts when you're hit with it pretty much no matter what. Against an armored enemy, maybe not that useful. But if you can hit somebody's hands, they'll drop their weapon. But if they're armored, I think that's a fine spot for utility. Maybe slightly
And
lower.
then we got Aquaman.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Okay, so Trident
Yeah.
is a spear that just looks a little bit cooler.
Okay.
So, just a tiny bit above. Yeah, right there. Where everything else is.
And I'll put it right around katana short sword range. Because, yeah.
This reads really well.
Yeah, this is very legible. I love it. We had no, other than whip, we had no strong bad vibe, bad use.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Whip is just well, I mean, they're all weapons. They're all gonna hurt you.
Yeah, they all are designed to hurt people. This is fair.
They're gonna work. For the most part. That's why everything's in the top right.
Yeah. This is very fair. Is any of this objectively correct? Probably not at all.
No, it is.
Okay.
You can quote us on that.
Yeah, I guess. Use it for your research paper, historians.
Yeah, we know everything.
We were there.
I actually created most of these weapons myself.
Yeah, I hype up the spear so much because I invented it.
Especially the bill hook.
Yeah.
I got it? Is that the name?
Yeah, bill hook.
Let's go, I remembered.
Alright, well.
Yeah, so that's the end of this. The sale's done.
Sale's over. You missed your chance to get a pretty sick sword.
And die.
And, well, maybe it's for the best, but you should have bought the
For
sale.
the worst.
Alas, I've still got a cool sword. I'm not dead. We've been the BOGO BOZOs.
Yet. Where are we putting it on the tier list?
That's a very good point. I think I'm fine with like A-B range. I could see an argument for F. Where are you thinking?
I'm thinking B.
B? Okay.
I think high B, but it's like I think it's very like generic cool.
Generic cool is fair. Not sharpened. Would have been higher if it was. Also, it's not like a very old sword. Like, it's very clearly like a modern retelling of a sword.
It also just says gibberish.
Well, no.
Kidding. I'm sure it means something. I don't know what it means.
Yeah. But yeah, cool.
Yeah.
B tier. Sounds good.
That's it for this episode.
Yeah. Thanks
See you all
for
next time.
watching and or listening.
Peace.